Hello students. So today we are going to start uh, the procedure to draw graph and pie chart. So this video is all about the procedures only. Now how to draw the pie chart, that we will study at first, and then we will go to the graph sector. So let us start with the part pie chart. Now we know that what is a pie chart? Pie chart, the term pie is a kind of food, right? So, and the food looks like a circle, like this. So, if we have a circle like this, and I want to show in that circle like some sector, okay, which will define different activities that I have done, let's say. So it's kind of pizza, you can say. It's kind of pizza. You know that we do some, sorry, you know that we do some separation in our pizza in order to distribute them, right? But in this case, the separation can be different. Like, let's say the separation can be like this. Let's say the separation can be like this. Okay, so that depends on the contents or the data that we are taking. So let's say this is our data. So the data is our activity data, let's say. Okay. So in a day, let's say you sleep. So at first we are doing with the simplest case. So let's say you sleep 50% of a day. Okay. So in a day you sleep 50%. Okay. Acha. Let's say you read 20% of a day, and you play uh, let's say more 20%, and you eat 10%. Okay, so this is our data set. So now we are going to show this data set using some kind of picture, and this picture we will be drawing on this pie. Okay, so you see one thing. If we have, let's say, 100%, so we have to color, let's say we want to draw 100% in this case, so we have to color the whole section, right? The whole section, because 100% means the complete thing. So if we draw the whole section, so you can say that uh, the angle, in order to, like, how we will understand that how much will be the separation, is that big or is this big. So we must need some precise measurement. So what we do, we measure the angles between them. Like if we are drawing like this, if I'm going to color this part, I'm going to measure this angle. Okay, according to that angle I'm going to draw. So 100% means the complete angle. So that means I have to draw the whole part. So that means I have to draw the complete angle. So from here I have to draw till here. I know that the complete angle in this case will be 360 degree, right? So I can say that 100% means 360 degree. So this is my reference point. Acha. Now I want to draw 50%. So in that case, I have to find out how much the 50% will be in this case. So it is just like a unitary method. Okay. So if 100% is 160 degree, that means 1% will be 360 by 100, and 50% will be 50 by 100 into 360. So this is the formula we will be using here in this case. Okay. So in order to understand how much degree we have to draw, what we will do, we will do like this. So this is a conversion, you can say. So 50%, that means how much angle? 50 by 100 into 360. So that means 180 degrees. So it will come 180 degrees. So I'm just drawing it somewhere else. Okay. So it will be 180 degree. Now 180 degree means a straight line. So what I will do, I will draw a straight line. This is my center here. This whole angle is my 180 degree, right? So how much I will color? I will color this portion. So this portion means that this much I have slept. Reading is 20%, so 20 by 100 into 360 degree. That will be my so this will be 5, and we just have to divide it. Okay. So how much it will come? Let's see. So it should come 72 degree. Okay. So that means I have to draw from here. This is my reference now, and from here I have to draw 72 degree. So this will be my 72 degree. This was 180 degree. Okay. So that means I have to draw this much. Okay. Okay. So just a minute. Let me switch off my make it airplane mode so we don't get any disturbances. Okay. Acha. So now the next part let us do. So again 20%, so that will be again 20 by 100 into 360, so that will again be 72 degree. So again I have to take here 72 degree. Okay, like this. So you have to measure using dissectors. Okay, protector you can say. You have in your geometry box protector. So this I will be drawing, let's say blue, and this is again my 72 degree. Okay, and the last part is that this one eating. Okay, so in that case it will be 10 by 100 into 36. Oh, 360. So that will be 36 degree. Okay, so that means this much is my 36 degree, and I have to draw here with some different color. Let's say violet. So that will depict my part of eateries. So this is how we draw a pie chart. Okay, using our this thing. Using our this formula. Okay, so this formula is nothing but your unitary method, that I for 100% I have 360 degree. So this we have done using percentage, but let us do using some values. Okay, let's say your total pocket money is your 500 rupees. Out of that you have taken for food, let's say 200 rupees. You have taken what you say, stationaries like pen and all those things. Let's say you have taken 100 rupees. For movie you have used 150 rupees, and the rest of the 50 rupees, let's say you have bought a toy. Okay, now you want to draw this in your pie chart again. Now you see here 500 is the total thing. So my complete angle, that means from here to here, that means if I want to shade the whole thing, that will be my 500 rupees, and that will be 360 degree, right? So 500 rupees means now 360 degree angle. So in same way we will use unitary method to find out what will be for 200 rupees. So if you just find out, we have to convert to degree at first. So that will be 200 by 500 into 360. So that will be, so I have to divide, okay. So this gone, this gone, this gone, this gone, this will be 4, and then, so it's kind of 144 degree. Okay, so what you have to do, you first draw a straight line like this from the center. Draw a straight line from the center. Use a protractor. You have something like this protractor. Using that protractor, see where 144 is coming. Okay, so just draw a line like this, which will tell you how much is 144. So this is 144 degree. Okay, acha. So now you just color it. Any color you can use. If you are using a pencil, then you can give different shapes like triangle shading or some sort of box shading, whatever you can give. And if you have color, then you can directly color it. So that means the red portion is representing my food part. So that means this much portion I have used for my food. Stationery is 100%, so sorry, 100 rupees, so 100 by 500 into 360. So that will be your, let me just calculate, is okay, 272 degree again. So that means from here you have to draw till 72 degrees. So that will be your 72 degrees. So place the protractor right here like this, and then you draw where is the 72 degree. Okay. Acha, now you again color it. Color it, and it's done. So that means this much portion I have used for my stationaries. Now here comes the movie part. So that is 150 by 500 into 360 degree. So that will be my just a minute. Okay, 3 and 108 degree. So that will be my 108 degree. So this much, let's say 108 degree. So that I will again color something else. Let's say yellow. Oh, sorry. Let's say yellow I'm coloring. Okay. And the last portion will be, obviously you don't have to measure also, but you can measure in order to check whether you have done the correct thing or not. That will be your 50 by 500 into 360 degree. So that will become 36 itself, 36 degree. So this much will be your again 36 degree, and then you just color anything you like. Let's say I'm coloring green here. Okay. So this will be the pie chart, which will represent how much you have used for your food, how much you have used for your stationaries. And looking into this, you can easily say that, yeah, most of my money I have used for my food part, right? So this is the way of drawing a pie chart. So this was the tutorial for that. Okay. So what again, just I'm just reminding you, take the total one, that will be your 360 degree. That means the complete rotation from here to here. Okay. So then you use your unitary method to find out what will be the degree for 200 rupees or 100 rupees, and accordingly draw that degree with your protractor and then just shade it. So you can use your pencil shading also, there is no such problem. Now this was all about pie charts. Now we are going to learn about our graph plotting or data plotting. So how to draw data. So we usually draw data with something like this. So let's say we have some axis like this. This is the first one, and this is the second one. One we can take as X, one we can take as Y. So this is we take as x sometime, this we take as y sometime. Now let's say in this x and y, so x increases in right side, y increases in upside. The initial point is this one, where we take the value of x and y as 0 because they are starting from here. So 0, 0 we write here. So any point we represent in this graph, so this is called a coordinate system. Okay, so any point we represent here, let's say here we have a point P. So this P point we will tell that the location of this P point is x comma y, where x represents how much we have to go from x axis and y represents how much we have to go along y axis in order to get that point. So how to find that point? Let's say my x, this P point is actually 2, 3. That means I have to come 2 unit in x line and then I have to go 3 unit in y line in order to get that point. Okay, so this is how we represent the location of any point in our coordinate system. Now in this x and y, these are called axis. This is one axis and this is another axis. And both, like if we talk about two axes, then we call this as axis. Okay, axis. If we take two, like if we talk about the two of them. Okay. Now in x-axis and in y-axis we have some divisions. Divisions means steps. Like this is say 1, where the value of x is 1. This is let's say 2, the value of x is 2. This is the value of x is 3, value of x is 4. So this depends on you, where you are taking. So this distributions 1, 2, 3, 4. This depends on you entirely. So you can decide where you want to take them. Okay. So let's say like this, and y is even having some sort of divisions like this. So in your graph paper you will see some this kind of lines are there. Those are called grids. Okay, so these lines are there so that it becomes easier for us to locate any point. So if you say what will be this point, let's say I want to know what is this point. Let me change the color. So I want to know what is this point ka location. So I will see that how much step I have to go in x direction and how much step I have to go in y direction. So I can see that I have to go 1, 2, 3 steps in x direction, and so 3 steps in x direction, and 1, 2, 3. So again 3 steps in y direction. So the position of this object will be 3, 3. Okay, so this is how we locate any kind of points. Let us now try to plot any data set. So this is how to locate one single point. Now when we have lot of points, let's say we have some sort of data like let's say this is your x data, this is your y data. So we are taking now example of x and y, but later on we can also take example of real life situation like your ear and your height. So let's say x can be your ear, but like ear and like your age, and y can be your height, so that we can understand how much your growth is happening. So if I just say that x is 0, y is 1, then x is 1, y is 2, x is 2, y is 3. So we have to, let's say, draw more like 3, 4 and 5, 6. Let's say this is a data is given to you and you are asked to draw this data on your graph. Okay, so let me extend one more line because it will be needed. Y6. Okay, so now how to draw this? So we will start from the beginning. So I can say x is 0, y is 1. So x is 0. So in x direction, I don't have to move. Y is 1. That means I have to just jump one step in the y axis. So this is my point. Okay, so this is done. Next one, x is 1, y is 2. So x is 1 step and y is 2 step, 1 step and 2 step. So this is my point. So my point is this one right here. Then we have 2 and 3. So x 2 step and y 3 step, 1 2 3. So this is my required point. Similarly 3 4. So 1 2 3 and then 1 2 3 4. So that will be again my point. 5 and 6. So again this is my 5 one. So 1 2 3 4 5 and then 1 2 3 4 5 6. So that is my 5 and 6. So now what I have to do, I have to connect them, okay, in order to make the graph. So connect them. Don't connect a single line like this, okay, just connect them with a ruler. Now whatever I have gotten, that is my plot, or say you can say graph or curve. Okay, this is a curve what I have gotten, and this you have to do when you will be given a data set and you are asked to draw a graph. Okay, now in your exam you can draw by ruler, but usually you get a graph paper easily in your stationery store, and there you can see that these divisions are already done. Okay, so you can do it easily. Now some more information about this kind of graphs, then I will show you a real one. Okay, let's say we have a graph like this. So if I draw a straight line like this, okay, let me use a different color. Okay, let me draw a straight line like this. What does it mean? So if this is y and this is x, so you can see that in all of this situation, let's say I take any point on this line, any point I take on this line, the value of x will increase. So for this one, let's say the value of x is, so I'm just drawing this so that you can understand better. This is 1 2 3 4 5, like that, and this is, let's say, 1 2 3, like that. So you can see this is 1 2 3 4 5, and this is your again 1 2 3 4. So what is the coordinate of these points? Let us write. So the first point here, this one, the coordinate is I have to go 1 step in x, 2 step in y. So the coordinate will be 1, 2. The next part I have to go 3 step x, 2 step y. So this is 3 2, and similarly this will be 5 2. So you can see the value of y is same here. So when you have any line, straight line, that is parallel to your x-axis, any straight line parallel to your x-axis, that means y is constant here. So the value of y is same here. See, 2 2 and 2. So in all of these points the y value is not changing. Okay, now similarly if we draw another straight line, let's say, okay, so if we draw another straight line here like this, which is parallel to your y-axis, then what will happen? Your x values will be same for all points. So let us take, these are the points, this one, okay, and the middle one. So in all cases the y value is changing. So if I draw the coordinate, the first one will be your 3 1, next one will be 3 2, and this one will be 3 3. So you can see the x values are same here. So for any line which is parallel to y-axis, the x values will be constant in this case. Okay, so these things you have to remember. Now if your x value is 0, let's say some point is there where x value is 0 and y value is 2. So that means was the point is in the y axis. Okay, when x is 0, that means the point is at y axis itself. It is lying on y axis. If let's say your this is 3 and this is 0, y value is 0, that means the point is lying on the point is lying on x axis. Okay, so this small things you have to understand here. So this is how we draw a graph. Now how a real graph looks like, let us see here. So this is something which is called a data plotter. So you can give the data of x variable and y. Let's say I am giving any arbitrary value, let's say 5, 6 and then 10 and then 8 and then 11, 5, okay, so let's say more 9 and then 13, and at last 15, and let's say I'm giving you 20. Okay, so now I have done with it. Okay, and I can just finish it. Oh, just a minute, let me delete this. Okay, so I can finish it, then I can plot here, and you can say, so you can see here that my data is plotted, and this is a real graph looks like. So you can see here there is no straight line, right? When you are plotting the data, you just have to draw straight lines between the points, not a single straight line. And you have to start from beginning. So in this case you can see they have not started from 0, right? They have not started from 0. So that we can do, but for now you guys do from 0, and they have taken the set the value range according to them. You can see the y variable they have taken 9, 11.2, 13.4, then 15.6. so that is basically dependent on you. Okay, how you want to take this. And you can see that x variables they have taken 5, 7, 9 differently. So that can be different, these values can be different. But one thing you must notice, the difference between this value means, let's say in x variable, the 5, 7, the difference is 2, 7, 9, difference is 2, 7, 9, 11, difference is 2. So that what you say, that difference has to be same. So if you see in y variable also, 11.2 minus 9, whatever will come, 13.4 minus 11.2, that same thing should come. Okay, so the what you say, the difference should be same. Okay, so this is how we can draw a graph in our graph paper. So the graph paper looks like this only. Okay, but here you can see the small boxes, those are rectangles, but when you buy from store, those will be squares. Okay, so in graph paper the divisions will be same. Okay, that means it will be square, the smallest boxes. So this is the thing I wanted to share with you in this class. So we will discuss and practice more in the live class. So bye bye for now, and I will see you in the next class.